ही कटेगी। और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this webinar of Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai presented by the management of Franchise India with an aim to introduce you with new business opportunity every day at 12 o'clock. Happy Monday to all of you as we are starting our week with the new day. We do have a very great opportunity for all of you. But before we start discussing the brand and opportunity, let me just quickly run you with the Q&A process. If you have any questions during the webinar, I would request you to please leave all your questions into the Q&A box. We will take up all your questions post our presentation. So during the brand webinar, during the brand presentation and the brand download, you can keep sharing all your queries, questions, and the interest of city into the Q&A box and avoid raising your hands. With this, I would like to welcome all our panelists who have joined us today. We do have Mr. Samarth Hans, who is a senior consultant with us, will be helping you understanding the commercials of the brand. We have Mr. Ronak, who's heading this brand into the respective market and is going to connect with you for the one-to-one discussions post our webinar today. From the brand side, we do have Mr. Anup Kumar, Mr. Anup Kumar with Ms. Sona Kumar, who is the founders and co-founders of this brand. And our today's brand is Cakes and Bakes. I'm sure you must have heard this brand and you have had experience with this brand because this brand itself is very famous into the market, especially in North market. They have a great legacy of more than 30 years with multiple formats with multiple branches all over the India, and now they're coming up with franchisee opportunity for all of you into some formats which we are going to discuss and share with you into our today's webinar. So I would like to welcome all of you who have joined us here, and I would request now Mr. Anup to take the lead as both of you are sitting together. So anyone who would want to start it and tell us more about the brand, as we are excited to know about the franchisee opportunity you have to share, along with the opportunities and the formats you have to share with the people who are watching you live. Over to you, sir.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Anup Bhavnani from Cakes and Bakes. I'm owner of Cakes and Bakes. We started our journey 32 years back, and we started from the single outlet in Ahmedabad. Now we are having near about 30 outlets in across India, and right now we are joining hand with Franchise India, and we are planning to increase our outlets in all over pan India. For that, we have very good models. Then we have very good SKUs, and we have entire list of products. We are having very good entire range of products, and we have very good logistic management. Then in our team, Also, there's a also very good this production managers. So we are very open for this. Our we we are started on 32 year back, and from single outlet in Ahmedabad. We have different varieties of cakes, then cookies, then snacks, savories, and different desserts, and lots of things. We have two models in this. We have one is bakery, and another one is bakery come cafe. So in bakery come cafe, we are have entire uh, this range of cafe, or entire range of snacks and bakeries, everything. And in bakery, we have only bakery plus ready snacks, savories. We are having this. Anything else? Now, now, please, Samar, over to you.
Thank you so much. I guess what we also have to understand is the brand and the legacy that they're coming from. So over 3 decades of experience that they
Yes.
bring into the picture in multiple format, where you'll have your standard bakeries which are available. Plus, what we'll also have is a cafe option for you. So people want to have savory and other food which is also available, and you want to have a much bigger setup in your markets. That kind of option is also available for everybody. So when we are just highlighting the products and the different options which are there, I guess, Ms. Anu, we can also highlight more on the product types that we have and the categories that we are utilizing. I guess we can also address them when we have the Q&A round coming up. So what kind of packaging do we look into? What kind of flavors do we have? What kind of varieties do we have? That sets us apart. So we'll understand that more in the Q&A round. Plus, we'll also understand how the whole logistics, when we're talking about how the supply chain works and how the different activities would be there to support you. So it's a typical franchise-owned, franchise-operated model that we're looking into. What the brand stands for is quick service, good high quality, which will be there, the years of experience that they bring into, plus also leveraging the different platforms. So we would have also support the partners, especially with the cafe model, where you need to have online sales as well coming on apart from your offline sales. So those kind of support, the whole approach and the quality and the emphasis on the products and the quality becomes very crucial for us. So when we look at the overall model itself, so when we said a franchise-owned, franchise-operated model, two different kind of models that we're looking into. First would be a bakery, and which is just a standard bakery, and with the cakes and other cookies and other supplementary and savory products which are there, where we are looking at a total investment around 14 lakh rupees, which is there. Plus, there would be a 3 lakh rupees of a franchise fee that you have to go. So it's including the franchise fee. So the whole setup, we'll break it down further in detail, where we're talking about the whole setup with the fit out, the fridge, the equipments, the necessary lighting, the branding, the furnishing, everything is included. Plus also you'll have your initial packaging and initial inventory that you need to keep at your store. Plus also the initial franchise fee. Franchise fee as well is something that we try to leverage and support you as much as possible and reinvest into the business with the right training mechanism, right marketing channels, and right promotional strategies that we'll have. The products would have differentiated margins, as we understand your cookies and the bakery product as compared to maybe your cakes and others would have different kind of margins. This is always something that we can easily discuss together. There would also be in your cafe model is about 800 square feet of a space that we'll have at the bigger side, maybe a 400, 600, depending on the market that we have. Plus also investment fee of total investment about 23 lakh, which includes your 3 lakhs, so rest goes into your fit out. Average ROI that we get is within 1.5 years to 20 months, 18 to 20 months for both the models. We'll discuss the breakup in the coming slide in detail. What we're looking at as an ideal partner profile for us, it could be young entrepreneurs. So if you're passionate about bakery, you're passionate about the food industry, definitely you can always come there, and you want to have the brand at your local market, which is there available for you. Plus, what we're also looking at young entrepreneurs, also corporate employees. What we've observed and see in the market as well, young entrepreneurs or corporate employees, when they want to venture into a business of their own or have their own businesses, while they come with a certain level of credibility and experience in their own professions and others. But what we also leverage here, because of the fact that the brand is supporting with the right training mechanism, the supply chain, and how the product needs to be maybe prepared or assembled or sold, and how we need to interact with the customers, which is there. This can help everybody, even if you are a new entrepreneur, young entrepreneur, who is entering into this business, to have the right skill sets available for you to run a successful business. So those people are always welcome. Plus, also having experience in this field or the F&B field is always welcome, because you'll be able to contribute and run it successfully and leverage your experience that you are having. Plus, what we also look into is people who might be looking at a more strategic partnership, maybe at multiple locations that you have or you're currently owning. It becomes very crucial that, yes, given the brand name and the reputation, if you're a real estate owner or a property owner who has multiple locations in mind and want to have your own business over there and the brand represented in all these locations, definitely we can look into that kind of multi-unit partnership as well with you. Plus, also, if somebody is looking at a much bigger scale, if you have capability of developed brands in the past, plus also have a large local network where you're looking into maybe like a bigger master franchise concept, we can always discuss that depending on the potential of that market, as well as the capability and skill set that you are bringing in, because we have to understand at a bigger level, it's a mutual hand-holding. While it would be there for a single unit partner as well, especially for a larger territory, we'll also have to draft the plans accordingly. So if you have any interest in maybe multiple locations or a bigger partnership, you can always contact us and Ronak to have that kind of discussion. But yes, if somebody wants to have their own bakery or a bakery plus cafe model, if young entrepreneur passionate about this industry, it is more than welcome as a partner for you, because the brand has the right training structure, right support structure in place. Plus, be it the support from the technical side or the operational side would be provided to each and every partner. So it becomes important. So why should we go with Cakes and Bakes? So basically, it's high acceptance in the market. We've developed in the past 3 decades. 3 decades is a very big time for people to have built that trust and the reputation that the brand has built in the market. So that gives us the credibility, much needed credibility in the market and the trust. So for all our partners, you don't have to start off with zero. People would recognize you as a brand which is there in the market. Plus, also not only at the location that we're present in, but also people across India who are aware about the brand and know about the reputation as well. It becomes easier for you to also start off and reach out to a larger audience as well. Plus, what we have is 2 different competitive models which are available. So depending on the territory, depending on the location, we might have to see what works better for you. So that kind of feasibility analysis, what works better in your market and the location, is something that the brand supports you. So that is an advantage for you. So whether we need to go with a bigger concept in this area or we will have to go with a smaller concept, which becomes a more successful venture for you. So that kind of market insights and the experience is something that the brand is able to provide you. Plus, what we also see is an extensive range of products. So it's a high quality, there is a proper central facility, large central facility, which ensures that there is a strong supply chain available for all the partners which are there. Plus, also the quality control mechanisms in place help us keep that kind of standards across our partner stores, which is there. So that becomes very crucial, because you get high quality products, less chances of wastage. So we also help you with the right analysis of what kind of inventory we need to keep, what amount we need to keep, and how we do it. So that kind of thing comes from experience. It's very important to understand, especially with bakery and the similar field, is how we need to have the right inventory in place at the right time, so that we are able to manage and avoid any kind of wastage happening and pilferage happening as much as possible in those cases. And that is where the expertise of the brand and their knowledge comes into the picture. And that is something that would be provided to you. End-to-end technology support would also be there. So it's not only focused upon your pre-opening training and support, which is there to help you prepare for the start of the operation, but also it continues after you start operating. So it's a continuous support which is provided, easy for you to have through the ERP software to place your orders, see how much inventory we have, raise the queries, see the statuses of different things. You'll also have your records at a central location, makes it easier for you to also see the performance. And the brand also helps you with the different technical aspects, be it the billing and POS and ERP, all the softwares are provided to you at the start of operations. But also we help you with the right audit mechanism. This is where this support also comes into the picture. It becomes very crucial for us to understand is when we start off, we need to have the right setup. So first, we help you identify which is the location that you are in, whether the location is feasible for you to have what kind of model in place over there. So that kind of feasibility at the first level becomes very crucial for you, because what we want is a long-term sustainable partnership. So we want all our partners to be successful, which is why it's important to identify the right location, have the right demographics near. So when we talk about the location itself, we are not looking at the immediate location. What we are also looking at is the immediate demographic location within maybe a 3 to 5 kilometer radius. What kind of audience and customers would be coming to you? Because that will help you have a captive audience and a large regular audience, which is ordering maybe online, or they're coming to your store and buying the products, which is there on a consistent basis. So you become the go-to place. This is where the feasibility becomes very crucial, and this is where the experience also comes in hand, which we bring in. Then it becomes very crucial, also crucial to understand what kind of setup we need to have. So we need to have standardization across our stores, so that people are able to just see the brand and identify, yes, this is Cakes and Bakes, and are easily able to come and sit with you and buy the products and trust the brand more when it comes to the options that they have in the market. Plus also to identify what kind of right equipments are necessary, the whole setup, the whole atmosphere. So right now it's not only about the taste, but also the atmosphere, because even the atmosphere and the whole customer experience and as a total package becomes very crucial for people, because that gives them the more confidence in a brand, plus also the more premium feeling when they come and be associated with you as a brand, be it in the cafe model where they come and sit and eat, or maybe just buy the products through the bakeries, which is there. So at the end of the day, what we want to do is create that kind of buzz and visibility in the market, so that all our partners are successful and they become the go-to destination for all bakery and food needs which are there on offer. What we also help you, as I talked about, is the right billing and the software and the tracking solution that we have in place, plus also the right marketing, because the right marketing becomes very crucial. Initially, there are three different levels that we can look into with the marketing. First is to have the right initial launch marketing in place, because it's very important to create the buzz in the location that yes, we are opening over there. Yes, we are coming with decades of experience, 3 decades of experience, which we are bringing. So it's a reputed brand, it's a big brand coming to your market and your location. So that buzz is created so that we start off with a very good footfall of clients and customers who are coming over there. Plus also in the regular intervals, we need to keep creating that awareness in the market and keep upgrading our visibility. So your local marketing activities, the guidance, the sales activity, how we need to do it, how we need to target customers, be it your ATL activities, BTL activities, and different digital media, social media, other platforms that we can leverage to create that kind of visibility. Plus, at the central level, the brand would be promoting it at all India level, also maybe internationally as well in certain cases, because that creates the visibility. It's very important to understand that central level activities help you a lot, create that kind of brand awareness and the customer pull. So that kind of activity, be it digital media campaign, print campaigns, events, sponsorships, different mechanisms would be in place by the company, so that each and every partner can leverage that and get advantage of that as well in the market. So all these kind of support and guidance would be provided to everybody. And it becomes very important to have the consistent price margins, which is why our central facility and control mechanisms are able to provide you that kind of consistent margin throughout, which is there. And the price points is also highly competitive. So we offer high quality products at a very competitive price point. So that creates a very big differentiating factor when it comes to the overall market dynamics. Why people choose you, not only for the taste, but also as a price point, it becomes a more viable option for everybody to choose the brand. So it's both positives that you can see. Plus, any kind of schemes, any kind of offers that are needed at periodic levels to help promote any the sales in the location would also be there. The overall, what we also try to implement from our side to support you with the operations, as we were talking about your post-opening support. So it becomes very crucial that initial handholding is provided to you. So that is something that the brand helps you out, how we need to operate, any challenges you're facing. You'll have a dedicated team member from the brand side who would be helping you with maintaining all the inventory, the operation, any challenges that you're facing. So they'll be helping you out and guiding you throughout that journey. Plus, also when we have periodic feedback sessions, which is very critical for you, because we try with our technology, with our understanding and experience, what we say is we have the right data in place. So we are more of a data-driven organization where we see, okay, what is selling in the market in your particular location, the points where we can improve further as the efficiency, what kind of issues that we see that maybe with the inventory storage, or there is a lot of wastage, or the different challenges that we face, how we can mitigate that. So overall, you can improve upon your efficiency and performance. So always our focus should be and would be for our partner to improve their overall performance, effectiveness. Month on month, they grow with the business, which is there, and see a very positive trend as soon as possible for the whole structure. So this would be the overall support and the mechanism which is there. I'll just brief you more on the part where we talk about the financials as well, and then we'll open it up to the Q&A round, and I will also ask Mr. Anup then to brief us more on the products and the packaging and the supply chain side. So when we talk about our financials, as we were going through, so first is the bakery model, as we had discussed, about 14 lakh rupees of investment. So basically, majority of this goes into your setup cost of the branding and the kitchen equipments, about a 3 odd lakh, and then your fit out and branding and others would be additional 5 odd lakh rupees, plus your IT POS, inventory and other requirements would constitute another 2 lakh rupees. So this becomes a breakup of your 10 to 11 lakh rupees that you invest in the setup, plus the marketing. And the 3 lakh rupees over here is your franchise fee share that you have to pay. So that becomes a total investment of roughly about 14 lakh rupees. Depending on the location, it could be plus minus 1 lakh rupees. But if you have a good property ready location, we can always consider that as well when we're talking about the overall investment that you're doing. Cafe, similarly, we'll have about a 23 to 25 lakh rupees of investment, with 3 lakh rupees of a fee, and rest of them goes into your setup of the overall cafe come bakery. Plus also you'll have your kitchen for this, because we have a food, so we'll have to establish a kitchen at a certain level, plus also have the right equipment in place as compared to what we had for a bakery setup. Revenues, average bill value would be about a 500 to 657 rupees, depending on the model that we see. There are products starting off at a lower price points, but there are also products at a higher price point. So on an average, order value about a 500 to maybe 650, 700 rupees is something that you can see. With the sales would also vary depending on the model itself. So anywhere from a 6-7 lakh rupees average for maybe like a bakery to about 10 to 12 odd lakh rupees for your cafe easily is something that you can achieve. What we reasonably see with our multiple location and expectations is much higher, about a 13 to 15 lakh rupees that you can easily earn depending on the right marketing through your cafes. Majority of this goes into your food cost. We'll talk about the logistics and how the supply chain would work to give you more clarity. There is a royalty about 5% that you have to pay. Also, rest of the main expenses, the three main expenses that we see is your rentals, your salaries, and your overall operating expenditure, which is electricity and other miscellaneous expense. So overall, anywhere from a 15 to 18% EBITDA margin easily that you are able to attain, which gives you a payback period of within 17 to 19 months for both the models, which is there. So it's a very healthy return that we are able to see. So on an investment of about 13, 14 lakh rupees, you're able to earn within a 5-year period about 4.5 to 5x of the investment, which means that you'll end up owning about anywhere from a 50 to 55 lakh rupees as addition to your 14 lakh in your bakery. Plus, when we talk about your cafe has multiple revenue streams for you, not only your online, offline, which are there, but your bakery plus food also comes into the picture. So over here, you'll see a cumulative return of 5x on your investment. So about a 23, 24 lakh rupees investment, you end up owning anywhere close to a 1 CR by the end of 5 years. So it's a very healthy mix that you can see, a very healthy return of roughly about 1.5 years that we are able to see in these models. And we'll be open to any questions that are there that you may want to ask. So before we go into the questions, I guess a couple of points that Mr. Anu, we can discuss right now itself would answer most of the questions also for the people who would be listening. So first, can we talk about the different varieties? So we were talking about the products. Can you maybe explain any key flavors, key products that you see, be it on your cake side or other bakery product side, and what you have seen across your store, what are usually the crowd favorite products which are there? So maybe we shed light on that, but then maybe talk about how the whole supply chain would work for them as well. So before we take on the questions. Yes, Mr. Please.
Yeah. We are having near about in cakes and pastries, we have having near about more than 100 flavors, but near about 40 flavors. We have signatures flavor. Then people like very much like chocolate truffle, then chocolate chips, then black forest, fresh fruit. Fresh fruit is our signature, one of the signature flavor of in cakes and pastries. Then in snacks and savories, in snacks we have like we started Frankie's quite 15 years back, or and this is the signature product of our bakery, and no one can make like this type of Frankie's. And after this, when we started, then the whole city is gone with this product. But still, no one can make like that. Second, we are making savories. In savories, we have kathi rolls. Then we have different type of rolls. Then burgers. Then everything. Ready burger, ready to eat stuffs. And we have centralized kitchen also. From we make everything in our in-house, and from centralized kitchen we are distributed to each and every outlet. So in that, in every place, in every franchise, in every outlet, people are getting the same taste, same food, and same condition. So our taste will be the same, and stuff will be the same at each and every outlet. Second, we have very good logistic system. We have all refrigerated vans, insulated vans. So we are maintaining, because bakery is the highly perishable product. We are maintaining this accordingly products. If you are not maintain your product accordingly this temperature, then you will be in big trouble. So we are maintaining this. We are taking care about all this in from very dilute way, and we are taking care about each and this products in uh, this in logistic. In logistic, we are taking care about the each and every product. And then we I think it's clear everything, Samar. And please now. So what do you now?
Yeah. So one of the questions which is asked often is the HR that would be required. So what kind of staff requirements would be there at both your bakery and maybe your cafe? If you can maybe give us a brief overview of that as well.
Will supply everywhere staff. If you have your own people, then we don't mind. And if you are having any that type of problem, we have our own HR team, so we can supply them in good way. Second,
Yes.
then we have our own system, POS system, and everything. So they can maintain like that, and in day-to-day routine also. So
Correct.
it's not a big issue for us, because we are having all this system. We are already operating the system with in our outlets near
Correct. So
about.
it becomes a very good support for everybody. So
Yes, yes,
ideally, local vendors and local HR is always welcome
yes,
with the sources which is there. So the partners can have their own. The brand can help you select the right individuals
yes,
as needed. Any other kind of additional support, they can leverage that and also provide you as much as possible. Ideally, we would recommend that partners do have their local level staff there, because makes it easier for you to also manage things and operate it smoothly. Whereas the brand is always there to support you in case of any need, any help is needed with the staff. So when we talk about the number of people that would be required at the store, so how many people would be required in a bakery or maybe like a cafe, and what would be ideally their profile?
in bakery we require 2 people normally, and in cafe we require 5 people minimum. Then in bakery, 2+1. I mean to say, if franchisee owner is also there, then it's great. And otherwise, we require 2 people normally.
Okay.
And in cafe, we require 5 people: 2 chefs, then 2 commie helpers, then one we are required for this sweeper and this for cleaning purpose. All this we
Sure.
require 5 person there in cafe model, and in bakery model we require 2 person.
Sure.
And
And I guess
staff,
one or two more people would be there from maybe the steward side, as in the staff, which is helping them out in the cafe. And as and
yes,
when your sales increases, we can have more staff
yes,
helping out.
exactly, exactly. Yes.
Perfect. And when we talk about the different products that are offered, what would be the traditional shelf life of different products which are there?
Uh, Cakes, then cookies, then uh, shelf life. See, for the shelf life of the cakes is near about 2 days, in 72 hours for the and cookies is near about 4 to 5 months. Bread, 3 days. The all type of breads. I mean to say loaves. So it counts. We have varieties of breads in like plain bread, brown bread, wheat bread, multigrain. Then we have different garlic loaf. Then we have plain loaf. We have masala loaves. We have different varieties of stuffs. So
Correct.
in for the breads and everything, for the shelf life is 3 to 4 days,
All
and
right.
uh, this for entire hot section. I mean to say, like
Mm-hmm.
now, I mean to say in hot section we consider uh, bread. We start from the bread till puffs, kharis, and everything.
All right.
In khari toast, it's also we are having a very good shelf life, near about one month, 1.5 month. And for the puffs and all, we have 2 days shelf life for
Mm-hmm.
in snacks and savories items.
Okay.
Any type of savories, we are having 48 hours time.
Mm-hmm.
Then for the cakes, we have cakes and pastries. Normally, we are giving 48 hours time, but you can keep till 72 hours. There's no
All
problem.
right. All right.
It's also depend on the weather also, because
Mm-hmm.
bakery is very depend on the temperature also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in winter time you can keep more time, and in normally you can hot time we not allowed more than 48 hours.
Okay.
for the cakes and pastries.
Perfect. And when we talk about all these products, we understand there are multiple SKUs total
Yeah.
that we are
Yeah.
seeing. So what is the typical price ranges for maybe the category, starting price and maybe the range instead of specifying each and every item? Maybe we can just tell our audience over here the price ranges. So the starting price and going up to what level for these categories?
See, pastries, it starts from the 80 rupees till 120, 150, then 180, like this. The different type of range we have. Then cakes we are having starts from 200, 250 till end 1200, 1400, 2000, whatever you are ordering. We are making like this type of cakes also. This fancy shaped cakes. Then we are making this whatever your concept on whatever you are giving cake, whatever you are choosing the cake in your mind also. We can make it out that also.
So customized cakes that we are
Customized
talking about.
cakes and everything. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. And for that also we are making in now the cakes are also in different method also. We are making in this fondant cake also. Then we are making plain cake also, cream based cake also. Then we are making buttercream cake also. So there are flavors of the cakes also. So in this range also is different. If same cake customer is giving in fondant, the price will be the high. Then if he's giving in the cream, the price range will be the medium. And in buttercream, the price range will be get low, like this. So it's depend on the customers also.
Okay. And when we talk about our other products, the packaged products are there as well. When we're talking about the bakery and the other products, so what would be their packaging size? Maybe 200 to 50 grams, or the bigger packaging, what would be?
Yeah, in cookies and everything, we are packing from 200 grams to 500 grams till 1 kg. And then bread we starts from the 200 grams, 400 grams, 800 grams, 1200 grams, like this. Then we have chocolates, different varieties of chocolates. Chocolates we are packing in from small packets till then 200, 400, 500 grams, 600 grams, depend on the also. In also we are packing like if customer want, we want only customized packing also. We are doing that also. So if they want, okay, we want 300 grams of chocolate and 200 grams of cookies. So we are making a pack of that also, and we are giving them. So in different way, we also doing this. So in packaging, we have lots of varieties, but we have standard varieties in this, like bread, then cookies. We are having standard packing. Khari and toast, we have standard packing, 200 grams, 400 grams, like this.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll hand it over to Ronak as well. Ronak, if you have any questions right now, maybe you can raise that question. Before I go over there as well, one question that has also come up is what kind of wastage do we traditionally see products?
We have very good model for this. No bakery can give like this type of model. First, we are giving initially, we are giving for the 3 months 100% replacement to the franchise. 100%.
Perfect.
Then after 3 months, after deduction of the XYZ commission, and the 50% bear by the company and the 50% bear by the franchisee. So they don't have to worry about the replacement part for after 3 months also, till 6 months. And in 6 months they get so trained, so they don't require this replacement also. And from our side, our team also, they will help them how to manage this stocks, and uh, how to keep all this stuff, and from everywhere we will help them. We
Perfect.
have managers, so they will go outlets, and they will manage all the stuffs.
Sure, that is very helpful. Ronak, any questions from your side that we have before we go ahead with the closing statements?
Yes, sir. One question from Mr. Mahendra. Did civil we will managed by local vendor or it is our vendor? Civil work and interior works and all.
Interior work, we have our own this architect, company
Okay.
architect, and we have our own this special this design, and so we don't want to take chance in this. But if the same, if they will do it in from their own this architect, we don't mind, or from their team, we don't mind. But it will, but we want the same thing and same stuff, like company design.
Correct. So for Mr. Weir who asked the question as well, so it's very important to understand the designs, the layout and the branding, how we
Yes.
need to have that is something that the brand provides. You
Yes.
can get it there done by the local vendors, but you'll have to follow the protocols and the BOQs highlighted by the brand. So you'll have proper specifications on, and also the details about which brand products you need to use. Say, for example, what paint we need to use, what lights we need to use. So all these BOQs will be provided to you from the brand side. The designs is something that the brand would also provide from their end because we need to have that. It's very important to understand. See, for you as well as a partner, there needs to be a standardization, not only for the brand's sake, but
Yes.
also for you, because people are able to identify just from the look itself that this is the brand that they know, and they'll come to you. So for you as a partner as well, we understand, yes, you have your local team and you would also want to get the fabrication and everything done, but there is a certain level and parameters that you need to follow. So that is something that the brand will provide you, the 3D and the layout and the structure, plus how we need to brand, plus also the BOQs. And you can get it executed at your local level, whereas the brand will also come with one or two different stages to see whether the execution is being done properly and help you out as much as possible to have the right store development there. So yes, as you can get it done locally with the vendors which are there in
Yes.
your local market, but you need to follow the protocols and the BOQs set by the brand.
But
Perfect. So I guess before we close this webinar today, it's really insightful, Mr. Anup, that the details that you were able to provide to everybody. But before we close, any message that you have for the investors who are listening in, or maybe listening to the recording later on as well, and would like to contact us for the franchise opportunity? Any message from you, both your sides? Any closing statement, any remarks for our partners who are listening?
see, Cakes and Bakes is my like baby. I always take care of this company like my own baby, and I have very much. It's people can do business, but this is my passion, and I I do this business with my from my heart, from my you can say that it's my whole entire life I have given in this business, and I love my business. I'm working very hard for this business, and definitely I'll go with this business and with my dreams.
So perfect. So that's the dedication that you're getting from the brand. So we are highly passionate about the brand and highly passionate about making our partners also successful. So that is the level of support and the involvement that you can expect from the brand to ensure that all our partners are successful. Thank you so much for your message. I'll hand it over to Neha. Neha, for your closing remarks. And
Thank you so much, Samar. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Mr. Anup. Thank you, Ms. Sona, for joining us. And it's a wonderful brand altogether. You've done a really, really great job. We still have so many questions out there into the Q&A box, which Ronak has already answered. And Ronak is going to connect with the investors one-to-one, and they will take the conversation forward. He's going to reach out to you to arrange a call and the meeting with the partners who are interested to go ahead with your brand. Guys, I'm sure the brand details which we have shared with you related to cakes and bakes today are going to help you in understanding the brand in detail. And also, we are going to connect with you within today and tomorrow. Ronak from our side is going to reach out to you today itself. And you also can reach out to us at our hotline number, which is 9717683838. You can write us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us. Guys, today at sharp 7 p.m., we are coming up with your favorite Bharat franchisee show, wherein we are going to share some great opportunity from North Market. I've already shared the registration link into the chat on the link, and you have to get yourself registered in advance and join us at 7 p.m., where we are going to talk about some great brand like Nail Lash, Rocking Dales, SS Play, Ageology, Honeyman. So we are going to cover almost all kind of industries today. So join us today at sharp 7 p.m. to explore all these businesses. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that you all will have a wonderful day. Thank you.